Death, and welcome to another video of the Painscreek Killings. So in the last video, I talked about how I compiled all my stuff, so I'm not going to go through all that again. So if you're wondering where we're at, make sure you check the beginning of the video. I kind of do another, like, where we're at so far in the story. Not a huge one, but a little bit of a catch-up. So in the last video, we discovered a few important things. We discovered how Trisha died and when she died. We discovered... we got into Dorothea's house on accident because I was trying to get into Wanda's house because I was looking for Silver Lake and I got into Black Pine. I didn't know what road I was in. I forgot how to read a map. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. But that's okay because it was fine because we still needed to go there anyway. So we got a key to Oliver's photo lab, which we need to go into because we think he has some tools for us. So that's good. We read Sophia's journal. We got Vincent's birthday, which we need for the code for in the art room. I spent a very long time in the study trying to figure out the code for that desk, and I still didn't get it. So maybe we'll figure that out at some point today. Maybe not. It's fine if we don't, but it's all right. So we're currently in Dorothy's house, and we're going to make our way to the studio, which is on 5 Walnut Avenue. And I think we got everything in here, so whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, and I realized that I couldn't pick up the book because my controller is plugged in, so it's not telling me the right keys. So it's being really dumb. I'm using a keyboard and mouse, but because my controller's plugged in, it's deciding to... Where's Walnut? Which one's Walnut? Oh, over there? Oh, I see. Can I cross right here? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So yeah. So I think if we go back, we'll be able to pick up that book and put it in the secret door, whatever spot. I just couldn't pick it up. Okay, Walnut. Walnut? Walnut. What is this? What is it? 5 Walnut. 2. There it is. Unlock. Key. Use. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me into your studio. Here I come to check out your secrets. Whoa. Also, I forgot to mention, don't forget that I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time over on Twitch. You can just find me by searching Joyful Death. And on Fridays from 12 p.m. to like my face, to 4 p.m. So make sure to come hang out. I'd love to see you there. Tell me that you came from YouTube. Oh, I would love to see you there. Okay. Office of Church Haven. I thought that said heaven for a second. Elm Street, Old Jersey. Okay. Dear Mr. Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthew will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering event from July 18th till the 23rd of South York. We received Father Matthew's memo yesterday saying that he was not feeling well. I assume he has also informed you about this last-minute change. Please send him our regards. We wish him a swift recovery so he may serve the people of Painscreek soon. Why would he send that to Oliver Gibson? I mean, Oliver's in charge of photography, right? Like, I haven't really heard much of Oliver other than his photography studio, right? Like, why would that letter be a concern to... Oliver? That seems kind of weird. Diary! Diary! X. January 3rd, 1996. Okay, so 96. Okay, so this is after most of the people have died. We just attended Trisha's funeral this morning. Charles tried to be strong, but by the end of the ceremony, his face was wet. Dorothy cried her heart out. It truly pains the soul to witness so many deaths occur here in Painscreek. Every one of those deaths was a person I knew, and some were very close to me. Among them, Vivian's death shocked me the most. Despite what the media said, I will not, for even a moment, believe that Scott killed her. It just doesn't make sense to me. Trisha's death hurt the most, probably because I spent the last few years mentoring her. Okay. She was smart, kind, and very talented. She was turning into a very promising young woman. With her passing, Charles has lost all of his family members. He's all alone. I can't imagine the pain he's going through. Dorothy left Painscreek early February, a month after Trisha's funeral, August 14th, 1996. Why would he write about this on August 14th when he's talking about February? Okay. The hospital closed shortly after. By the end of the month, Charles had packed and departed Painscreek for good. Wanda passed away March 12, 1996. Her cancer had spread too far and too deep. The doctors could not save her. 2 weeks after her funeral, Derek moved out of Painscreek. Autumn is approaching. My photography store will be closing at the end of this month. I have many things to say, but there's no one left to confide in. Anyway, I've been thinking about retiring for quite a while now. Maybe the time has come. So he's just kind of reminiscing about how Painscreek was closing, it seems like. So Oliver is a photographer, and Vivian's shocked him. Didn't believe Scott. Scotto! Scott did it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oliver Gibson's story. Can't open that one. Okay. Bathroom! It's a really small little studio. Is this it? The fuck? That's all I get? Boring. Okay. Oh, lights. Yay, lights. It's annoying lights, though. Huh? Turn my light off. It's in a toolbox. A wrench! Hit B. Ha. A shovel! Why does a photographer need that shit? We have the shovel. We have the shovel! Yeah! Okay. So... oh, wait, there's an upstairs. Why are these lights so annoying? Let me in. Let me in. No! No. Oh, come on. Oh, there's not even an unlock to it. You bastard. I want more. Give me all the information. Give it all to me. Oh. You're a dirty bastard. Nothing? Just lots of scrolls of canvas, maybe. Okay, so let's go to... I want to go dig up the time capsule. That one's been bothering me since I first saw it forever ago. Okay, so I think I'm right here. I just need to go straight to the right. No. Wait. A little more. Now to the right. Huzzah! Charge! Okay, so I think if I remember right, it was like over here by this rock. Ha! What? Oop, search. Haha! Yes. Yes, give me the shovel. Use it. Yeah! Yeah! Best friends forever. What is it? How is this not, like, soaking wet and just done? Alright. January 11th, 1996. Scott is gone and Trisha is dead. How did this happen? We held Trisha's funeral last week. There could have been more people. There should have been more. This village will be barren in a few months to a year. My generation is just moving out and the old generation is simply dying out. I will also be leaving here soon, once my mother passes on. Okay, so this is Derek. That's what I was thinking. Oh my god, the leaves are loud. The night Vivian died, I saw Scott meeting her. I was at a distance from where they were arguing. I couldn't hear the details, but I could tell they were disagreeing. When Scott left and went back to his cabin, I followed him. I watched him through the window till early morning, all the time thinking, how could we have drifted so far? How could Trisha choose him over me? Am I not good enough for her? The police questioned me when Scott was suspected of killing Vivian. I know he didn't do it, but I decided not to tell them what I knew. With Scott locked up, I could have a chance to be with Trisha. I didn't expect that this small omission on my part would eventually lead to Scott's death. When Scott died, Trisha ended her life. In a way, I too died that day. I never wished for Scott to die, nor Trisha. I hope they can forgive me. Derek Tyler. So, why does he think that because Scott was suspected of killing Vivian that made him... Why did that make him a target? So he knew where Scott went afterwards, so he was basically his alibi. So whoever the killer is, I wonder why that would make... I don't know. Oh, there's another number. Oh, we didn't have... The numbers I was working on wasn't for that stupid fucking thing! God damn it! Well, that's a bitch. Bishop is a 9. F my life. Fine, whatever. Hate it. Trisha, congratulations. I'll always love you. From Mom. Derek, Trisha, and Scott. So Derek drew this on 6/2/1987. Best friends forever or not. It's in there. Secret of Painscreek. So underground secret passage. I think we found that because Scott talked about that, right? Huh. Tannabelle looks like she's like coming out of the church. That's creepy. Okay, so future detective Scott. Looks like there's poop all over this thing. Okay, so secret room above father's room. Do I know about that one? I don't know if I know about that one. Oops. Okay, well, I guess we'll take a picture. Not what I intended, but... Oh, I was already crouching. Is there no journals or shit in here? Lame. Lameosaurus. Lameosaurus! So... let's go see if we can find Dorothy's... No. Yes. No, not Dorothy's house. We did Dorothy's house. Wanda's house with the drawer. And she's on Black Pine Road. No, she's on Silver Lake Road. Go to the right way, Joy. Read your map. It's probably gonna be back here. And I'm gonna get lost. Hate this. No! No! Dead end. There. God dang it! I'm lost. Help me. 31. Help me. I hate this place. 28. God. These numbers make no fucking sense! Like, how? Like, how? 30. Like, I don't... Where am I? 39. Like, what is this numbering system? Like, what are you? It doesn't... This does not compute. Like, fucking seriously. Is this it? Fuck you. Let me in here. Ah! I would hate living here. I would hate it. I hate it so much. I mean, also besides the fact that everybody's dead and gone. Alright, so she had a drawer that I need to wiggle. What? Ooh, okay. Give me that. Use. Fixed it. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh. Psychiatric evaluation on Derek Tyler. This was in 1981. Okay. Dear Miss Wanda Tyler, after almost 5 months of sessions, your son Derek Tyler is now much better. We are still unable to get him to talk much, but he has chosen to express his thoughts and feelings through written text, which is a breakthrough for him. During his last session, however, he wrote the following. Dad was standing in the middle of the road. He was waving to me. Mom was crying, and her tears dripped onto my face. I woke up. Kitty was purring and licking my face. I think she wanted to go out. Mom doesn't like me to make noise when it's late at night. Says it will wake everyone up. So I was very quiet when I opened the back door. Kitty flew away. There were noises behind the wall fence. There's a door that's always locked, but there's light behind the keyhole. I walked to the door and looked through the keyhole. There were 4 people. 2 of them were fighting. A baby was crying. Then one of them fell down and hit her head. She stopped moving. Her eyes were open. I wet my pants because she was looking at me. Derek has since been very quiet. We haven't been able to grasp fully if what he wrote was real or imaginary. Nevertheless, we are concerned with his situation. Kindly get back to us so we can discuss further steps in helping him. Holy shit, he witnessed the fucking murder accident. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I got chills. So Derek is how old is he? He's a decent age. He's a decent enough. He must be at least a few years older than Scott. X. Okay. January 24th, 1981. The school called. The principal told me that the kids have been calling Derek names, saying he's a bastard child. I know that Derek wants to know where his father is. I don't know what to say to him. The school called me again and told me that Derek poked a bird's nest till it fell off the tree. After that, he stoned the chick to death. This resulted in him being suspended from school for a week. The principal asked if Derek had suffered any kind of trauma that would cause him to act like this. I could not tell him that Derek witnessed Sophia being killed. He was only 5 when that happened. So he's 5 years older than Scott. 5. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wanda knew this whole time? How dare. Derek stopped going to school. He told me school isn't for him. I should not have asked him to keep quiet about Sophia's death. He must have been bottling up his emotions all these years. Maybe it's time I start homeschooling him. Shit, man. Okay, well that's all that's in there, but... Damn! Damn, Derek! Damn, Derek! Damn, Derek! Okay, sorry. Alright, so we got through that. What are we at? Alright, we got time for like one more thing. Let's see here. Alright. We got the broken drawer. We dug up the time capsule. Okay, let's go do the picture in the gallery. Or the sheriff's office. We could probably let's do the sheriff's office. We've been in the mayor's so much. We haven't been back to the sheriff's office in so long. Let's go do that. Oh my god, so many things! I don't know, man. So, poor kid. I walked right past this damn place, right here. I walked right fucking past this Deep breath, Joy. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's fine. Fine. This place is confusing as hell! Alright. So, let's go to the sheriff's office. See what we got in there. I wonder, like, how far you have to get through this game to get, like, it to be... You're done! Yay! Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I swear I was hearing things. Need to get a picture. I didn't know I could do this the whole time. So afraid that somebody's just gonna come and snap my neck. It's like Among Us. Alright, so we've got the 7741. Was it? Oh, hey. Oh, hey, we have a thing we have not unlocked. 7, 7, 4, 1. Yes! I love it when something actually works. Classified! I like classified. I really like classified. Let me see classified. Nope. I'm not tall enough. Okay. May 13th, 1997. So this is roughly like a year and a half after all the deaths and stuff. Okay. To Sheriff Howard, the crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that the weapon used is an object with the heavy and sharp end. Something like an axe. An axe? An axe? Not a knife? What? Something like an axe would fit the description. To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who's experienced with the use of the weapon. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found on the front of her torso, as well as the backside of both forearms, which, like I was saying, you know, defensive wounds. Showing that she tried to block the attacks by holding up her arms. The fatal strike landed on the right side of the victim's head. Which this is my right. I don't know if you can tell because I think it flips me, but the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrows. Right eyebrow. This clarifies the following. That the victim was facing the killer is strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow, and the killer is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption of it being an axe still remains. Since this is me doing you a solid, do not under any circumstances leak this information, or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grand City don't want anyone more than necessary to know about these details. I hope this information helps. An axe? What? Well, what the fuck is the bloody knife then? What's that about? It's a red herring! Vivian Roberts murder case record of alibi. Excuse me. Interview to Charles Roberts. I wasn't here when my wife was killed. I left for New York on July 18th to attend a conference meeting that was supposed to last for 3 days. I was supposed to be back on the weekend on the morning of July 20th. However, I received a phone call from our butler, Bernard, informing me that Vivian had been murdered. I could not believe what I had heard. I cut short my trip and immediately came back to Painscreek. There's an annual religious Matthew Brooks. There's an annual religious gathering event in Hartford where the pastors from different churches in our state's vicinity meet and discuss what we can do to help our society. The event started on July 18th and ran for 5 days, so it ended on July 23rd. I represent Painscreek Church at the event. Our church can confirm this because we had to cancel our Sunday service that week. Except we just read a letter to Oliver. I still want to know why Oliver had a letter sent to him. Was he checking in on things? So now Matthew Brooks's alibi does not check out. So, shit, did Matthew do it? But I still don't understand why there's a bloody knife. Okay. Bernard Hopkins. I was preparing for a fundraising event when I felt sick. However, there was no one who can really do my job, so I kept working. At about 9 in the evening, I was too sick to continue, so I bid Vivian goodnight and headed back home. Dorothy Peterson saw me leave. No, there is no one else that lives there. I live alone. Interview with Dorothy Patterson. Yes, Bernard was not feeling well that day, so he left slightly earlier than usual. However, he finished his work before he left. When I saw how sick he appeared, I wondered how he could have kept on working. Well, I guess that's why the Roberts family trusts him so much. Me? I was around the mansion most of the time, either preparing the food or making sure that the other maids were doing their jobs. The fundraising event, which was to be held the following day, was important to Vivian, so we were all making sure that everything would be perfect. By the time Mary left, it was already past midnight. I locked the doors, and then I went home myself. No, I live alone. Mary Martinez. My name is Mary Martinez. I had been working in the kitchen for the past few days on the upcoming fundraiser event. Jimmy's Bakery was supposed to deliver the cakes, but a few days before the event, they called to inform us that they can't make it. Suddenly, I was in charge of the cakes. I was so mad because we didn't have much time, and this event was supposed to be extremely crucial for Vivian's business. But after hearing that Vivian was murdered, all my anger and work just sort of became irrelevant. Interview to Derek Tyler. I remember dropping Mr. Roberts off at the airport on July 18th around 2 p.m. I was supposed to come back after that to drive around for Vivian, but she told me to take a break since I haven't had a day off for quite some time. I decided to visit a friend of mine who was moving upstate to West Dakota. What sort of friend? An elementary school buddy that used to live here, but moved when he received a scholarship. I stayed at his place for a few days before coming back to Painscreek. Yes, he can vouch for me. I have his number at home. I can give it to you later. Derek never gave me that number. But we know that he actually followed Scott that night. So that's what his alibi would be if he had... I guess I don't know if that would be an alibi, but if he had spoken up, that would have been an alibi kind of for both of them, I guess. So now this is trying to make us think Derek is it, but we know that it was... I'm fairly certain it was not Derek. I'm still, like, wondering what the hell's going on with the bloody knife in Bernard, and then he was being all jealous and stuff. Definitely would make sense if Matthew Brooks found out about Sophia being killed by those three. If he found out about that, I could imagine he would maybe do... He loved her, you know? And I could imagine that he would love his son Scott, unless... I mean, why would he kill Scott? It's not Scott's fault. I don't know. These parts confuse me. I'm very confused by some of this. I'm hoping it's all gonna come together. Ooh, what's this? A car key. A car key. B. What else you got? Nothing. All right. Interesting. I don't know what car this goes to, but belongs to a Maverick model. What keys did we... I'm gonna have to write down that information. I did not write down any of that stuff. Maverick model key. Does it go to, what's his name? Steve? The inspector's car? I don't know. That's weird. But anyway, this is probably a good place for us to stop. So we found out so many things, like maybe it's not Bernard, maybe it was Matthew Brooks, and we know that it was an axe and not a knife. I thought maybe that could be a knife if you hit hard enough in the skull, but it's definitely not the knife, at least not for Vivian. And Scott had a similar, where did I have that? Was it Scott, or was it... No, it was Henry Johnson. The top part of the skull had a wide crack, sharp object, strong force. But I don't know the details of Scott's death yet. So Vivian and Henry Johnson both had the exact same wounds. So I would think that at least those two were for sure killed by the same person. Andrew Reed had a puncture to his lungs by a switchblade or a small knife. So maybe Andrew Reed was killed by Bernard for some reason. Maybe Bernard was hired by somebody to... I don't know. It's so confusing. What do you guys think? What do you think is the plot here? Please tell me in the comments what you think is going on in this story, because it's getting even more complicated. I thought we were getting closer, but I don't know. Okay, let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments. What do you think's happening? I guess try to... I don't know if you can do it without giving too much away. But do what you can. It's fine. Or send me a message. Send me a message in Discord, Twitter, or any of those places. You can follow me on all those things. The links will be down below, and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're subscribed. I hope you've hit the notification bell, because we got all those really great things on the channel. The compilations from the Twitch streams, which are really fun and funny, I hope. And I stream over on Twitch. You can search me with Joyful Death, and I'll see you later. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Oh god, this is driving me crazy. Ah! Silly game. Silly game. Oh my god.